Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. This is Bryson Stott.
Leading off for the Phillies, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the home opener is underway. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Trey Turner now. That one to first. Santana. And he takes it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back here in Cleveland, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Harper. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Will Brennan in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Guardians go down in order. Here in Cleveland, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Bybee back to work. Misses inside. 1-0. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. Schwarber out of the play. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that skips into dirt.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
On the ground to the left. On to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler. And a foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box.
Brennan makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now at Progressive Field. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Bunts it towards the mound. Tosses to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Playing a little small ball right there. Now they've got a runner on third with less than 2 outs. A lot of different ways to get him home. Nicely done right there.
Now a step off to third. And he's back in safely. Kyle Mansarda in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
That one to first. And foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. Santana stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's to third. Throw on to Santana. And a quick out number 1. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's out to center field. Thomas under it. And a couple of quick outs. JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game. And
now that's strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Daniel Schneemann. Late with the swing there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. And a swing and a miss. No outs. Runners at first and third. Nola throw to first. And he's back safely. Back over to first. And they're keeping him close. And that's the second disengagement down.
But he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Stop. Tosses to first. One gone. Bottom of the third inning. So up next, Will Brennan. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Doubled his first time. And that misses. And that is ball one. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike. Martinez on third. Kwan at second with two gone. The changeup missing. Now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Thomas swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. And we're back onto the fourth. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one away. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. On the ground, Martinez. Throw, pinned it first, got him.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Harper stands in here, takes ball one low. The other way. Kwan makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Cleveland, and now it's going to be Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So now the DH spot, Kyle Mansardo. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. One out. Runner at second. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. On the corner for a strike. 0-2. Mansardo over at second, one down. Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
And that one handled. Whips it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Bybee back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Foul ball still 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here comes Alec Bohm. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kepler at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Grounded out his first time. Up the middle, Martinez. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Angel Martinez. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one back there. Bang! A solo shot. It's 2-0. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And he'll step off and take the signs again.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. Ending the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Both 2 in this one. Runner takes off, and that one wrapped foul. To first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown, and they put the tag on him for the out. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now, Will Brennan. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bang! He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. 1 out, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. March sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Lane Thomas now. That's outside. Ball 1. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! He made him pay for that one. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 5-0.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Now a chance for Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Here in Cleveland, and now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball is outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that's a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Real Muto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit in the air, right field. Brennan. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him and it's a double play. So the Philly batting order turns over. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. That's hard hit in the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians. Bo Naylor.
Strike. 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. 1 for 2. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
No ball.
One out, base is empty. Pinch hitter coming on. Gabriel Arias. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Check swing. Went around. That's strike 2. Marsh running hard. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now the shortstop, Angel Martinez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And now it's even up. Turner throws to first. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So here is Bryce Harper. That one fouled off. Fought off foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit.
Tim Herron will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that's the first out. So digging in, Alec Bohm. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
Good late
One strike.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Harper leads off first with one away. That's towards center. Thomas settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Max Kepler at the
Next for
plate.
Philadelphia, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, that's away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen
The
Kwan.
left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And that's
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
no strike.
And it's 1-0. Banks goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Ball,
Just
inside.
missed. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just misses.
That's inside.
And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third into score. And the lead is up to 5. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Stop on the run towards the line. Makes the catch. Inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Number 18, Johan Rojas.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it double.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feet.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Jacob Junis.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Stop. Gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Man, is he. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Second and third, 1 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Rojas at third. Real Muto on at second with 2 down. That one back up the middle and it gets through. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with.
Turner runs. Pitch misses inside.
No, he's safe.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2. And on second, 2 down. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Thomas makes the play, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
There's a strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Out towards right center field. Stop. On the move. Takes it in for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Gabriel Arias. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. And a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 41, Joe Ross.
And here is Angel Martinez.
Yes.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Harper, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. In the air, right field, brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Last chance for the Phillies, and now Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. You're in the top of the ninth. The Phillies down to their final strike. Hard hit left side. That's the ball game. With his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.